I'm not quite sure how this works, but we're going to try it out. So, it is March 1st, which means there's 17 days left until the end of the plot contest. So I thought I'd take the time to make a little video because I'm too lazy to take individual pictures of the prizes that you guys are up for winning. So, let's begin. I was just at the art store, which is my favorite place in the world. And I was buying stuff for you guys because I'm so nice. So we'll start with the first place. If you win by drawing Will naked, because that's the only way you can win, really. I'm kidding, by the way. First we'll be getting this, which is a nice, it is 5.5 by 8.5 inches perimeter. Yay! I carry one of these around with me all the time. It's in my purse right now. In fact, I will show you. See, there it is. It's in my purse. Great. Look. Charlotte and Emily in Will's Fantasy. Yeah. Anyway, so these are great. The paper quality is fine. I mean, you don't need anything better for doodles, right? And the nice thing about it is they've got this like a corrugated, not corrugated, maybe corrugated. I don't know if you can see it on there. There. It's like you can rip it out and you don't rip all your pages. So that's nice. Oh look, Will without shirt. Yeah. There's him. Yay. Anyway, so that's what first place. We'll be getting one of those, and there's more. So along with one of those, they will also be receiving voila! An artist graphite pencil set, which is an essential. I can't show you the individual pictures or the individual pencils because they're in plastic, brand new. But there's 12 in here, and you get from 4H, which is the hardest lead, so you'll get the lightest color, or not really color, but lightest value, sorry, all the way to 8B, which is the darkest value. You can actually get 9B, but you don't need 9B. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're going to use 9B, you might be using charcoal because that's the consistency. Yeah. So they've got 4H, 2H, H, HB, which is your like standard pencil, so that's what you're using. F, which is, I don't know why they call it F. It's like it's like stand for forte, which means hard. So I guess that's like the changing point between forte and soft. Anyway, but then they call it H, so I just assumed that was. Never mind. Okay, anyway, so and then it goes B, 2B, 3B, 4B, 5B, 6B, and 8B. 6B is my favorite. I don't know if that's useful for anyone. 6B or 4B. These are good. Yeah. And it does not contain rainforest wood. So you are being environmentally conscious by entering the Will and Am contest and winning these pencils. Just saying. Alright, so that's also my first place category. And to hold said pencils, you get one of these, which this is brand new stock. I have connections at the art store because I'm in there all the time. Okay, first of all, this little zipper clasps on here, so you don't have any like accidental zipper openings and pencils all over your backpack or whatever. Anyway, so and then you open it up, and I haven't actually looked at this. I just kind of they were literally literally stocking the shelves, and they're like, oh hey look, new product, and I was like, new product, and I like ran over there because I was like, I know everything in the store. Anyway, so there's the inside, and you like stick your little pencils in here, right in there. Just close her up. It's got a nice hard backing, so even if you drop it, well, you shouldn't drop it, but like it's got padded. I find with like if you drop a pencil, what happens on the inside is the graphite will like break into like tiny pieces, and so when you're sharpening it and you're twisting that lead, the lead just falls out. Don't drop your pencils. Yeah. So that's the inside, and I think it's a suede. Super fancy. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, so that is the first place prize. You get all of that stuff, all of it, which I think is just wow, just wow. So, worth winning, totally worth winning. Plus, when you're also first place winner, you obviously get a feature in my journal and on the Plot Comics journal blog thing. I guess it's called blog. What else did you get? Oh, 100 DeviantArt points. Which could go towards a premium membership or commissions or junk. Like they sell all kinds of junk. You can pay for it with points. Anyway, so that is first place. So you want to be entering and you want to be drawing Will without any clothes on. I'm kidding, you don't have to. Anyway, so second place. Oh, I forgot to mention. Sorry, first place has 6 Bs, which is you have 2 pencil sharpeners, both with steel sharpens, a white plastic eraser, a kneadable eraser, which is your best friend, and this is called a tortillon? I don't know, I just call them the little smudgy thing. Blending stump is what this says. It has an actual word, I'm pretty sure it's tortillon or tortillon or something, I don't know, from French. Tortillon. Anyway, yeah, so that's what you get. First place. Let's go with pencils. Makes sense. Alright. The second place, yes. My handy dandy bag here. Pocket size sketchbook. 100% recycled paper. And it can't in the same brand as the other one, so I trust them. Good paper. This is great because it's all just you just pop it right out. And these are 3.5 by 5.5 inches. Perfect for purses. Keep telling everyone, keep one of these in your purses. Whenever you get any ideas, just draw them. Perfect is great, like, practice, and I always tell people, what you gotta do, you gotta practice. It's the only way you're gonna learn. Okay, so, anything interesting with this? Oh, it just has like a little guide here, like, if you're ever to buy, like, Canson products in the future. Got like a little guide, like, which paper works best for other things. I find really handy. I think that's kind of nice. Anyway, so this has got 100 sheets and a nice backing here, so you're always going to have something hard to draw on, which is also very important. So yeah, you got one of these. Okay. Ooh, Speedball. This is a sketching pen. It's got like I don't know if you can see it. There you go. See, it's like one of those old timey pens. Fancy. So these are tricky to get the hang of. I just bought one of these myself, actually. Mine has a whole lot more nibs to it, but you know. Anyway, it comes with the ink pot. It's just black. This should work in the sketchbook. I got a really fine tooth paper so that like sometimes what happens is the nib will catch on like the graininess of the paper. So I got a really fine tooth paper so that it'll glide smoothly. You can practice your stuff. This isn't necessarily a calligraphy pen. Calligraphy pens have a wider tip, which makes those cool like flat wider parts as well as the thinner part. It's kind of like as you twist the pen, you know how they work. Anyway, this is for sketching. So this has got a very, very fine tip. You can't see that. That's kind of useless. Fine tip. Very, very fine. There you go. That is called a crow quill. And this is good for like sketching just like you would use a pencil, except that you have to keep obviously loading up with ink. And it's way cooler. So yeah, and it's an acrylic ink, which means it should come out of your clothes, but I wouldn't recommend trying. So don't go spilling it on your favorite pair of jeans or anything. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. For best results, load pen with ink, carefully dip the point deep enough into the ink to fill the pen reservoir. It's like a little, it's just a little bowly part at the back. Wipe underside, wipe underside of the point on ink bottle to remove excess ink. Just, don't get crazy, because trust me, I've been trying to use my other one and I get like ink everywhere. So it would be helpful if I had actually read the instructions. Anyway, it's super fine pen for drawing, sketching, and cartooning. Flexible steel nib for creating a variety of line widths. But I mean, like I said, it's pretty thin, so you're not going to get like the crazy calligraphy stuff. Excuse me while I drop this on my face. Also, it's kind of creased because I dropped it. Oh dear. Okay, so that's part of the second place. Okay, and second place also gets these. Ooh, drawing pastels. These are all earth tones because they're fun. So you have as dark as, I think it's like an umber brown or something. There's 6 of them, and it goes all the way up to like sepia. I call it sepia. It's probably wrong. Anyway, these aren't Conte, but Conte is the brand name. So they're essentially Conte. I don't know if Conte means anything to anyone. It means something to me as an art student. I use this instead because it flows nicer. Conte has like a bit of a hardness to it. This is also hard. Like you're not, when you think of pastels, you think of like soft chalk pastels. These aren't them. These are drawing pastels. They're like, I don't know how to explain it, but they're tougher. They're like, you got some weight to them. They don't go on like powder. They kind of go on like, almost like a pencil. No, not like pencil. More like charcoal. But charcoal can be pretty powdery too. So it's like harder than charcoal. It has to do with how the pigments are compressed. These are pretty compressed, so it's a lot harder. Yeah, so that's that. Third place. Oh, also with the second, you get 50 DeviantArt points, and also featured in my journal and on the Plot Comic group, and you get a hug. Only not because you live far away. Unless you ran. Yeah. That's second place. Still admirable. Third. Another one of these! Yay! You get a sketchbook, same as the last one. I won't go over it. Lovely. And I picked up some of these for you. These are black, like ebony charcoal. Oh wait, apparently not. I thought these were charcoal pencils, but they're not. These are ebony pencils, which I haven't used. I'm assuming. Okay, so you want to, like, when you're drawing whatever with your pencils, if you want to add like a really intense black, this is like kind of like an 8B kind of thing. So when you're wanting to get extreme blacks, like shadows and stuff, I also find these are really nice for like sketching because they've got kind of like a grainy kind of, like, I don't know, they kind of tug a little bit when they sketch and it doesn't get all over the place. I don't know, it's fun to play with. Huh? Called General's Layout. Number 555. Anyway, so yeah, pretty neat. Along with these, you get, again, featured in my journal, and on the Plot Comic journal, and, 25 DeviantArt points. So, that is what you get for entering the Will and M contest. Plus, you get the privilege of drawing Will and M, like, let's be honest. But, I mean, you can draw them anytime you want. You don't even have to ask. Just, link me so I can see it and squeeze. It doesn't have to be for a contest. Just do it. Yay! It will make me happy. Okay, so that's good. Thank you for putting up with that. That was long-winded and kind of pointless. But now you know what you're in for. And you should all enter. Remember, you can draw or write. I know writing's hard right now because I really haven't got much information up on them, so don't worry about that. Just draw them because they're pretty. And drawing Will shirtless would help you with your anatomy skills. And you can look at references all you want. Also good incentive to do it. Okay, thanks. I'm out.